Now, the WA company behind some of America's most powerful warships, worth billions of dollars. The vessels are being built in the United States. The West Australian's business reporter Peter Williams travelled to Alabama as a guest of Austal, the first Australian television crew to go inside the high-security compound.
It's been great working with others, and from Australia. It's been found that they're just very open.
Behind the military might of the US Navy is a warship made by a WA company.
It's a pretty long trip from Perth, that's true.
18,000 kilometres away, in America's deep south, is the small city of Mobile in Alabama. And it's here, Perth-based shipbuilders Austal are making some of the most advanced warships in the world.
We've watched the waterfront change. Austal has become a part of our skyline here in Mobile. When you come into the city, you see Austal, and it's exciting to be involved in shipbuilding for the defence industry.
About 15 years ago, there was virtually nothing on the other side of the river. After spending about $500 million, Austal now operates a massive complex that employs more than 4,000 people.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? What a remarkable story. I think 25 years ago we were building small ferries in Perth.
Back in Perth, Austal is known for its commercial ships. The company's CEO, Andrew Bellamy, says it's now focusing on defence vessels.
So in our design shop in Henderson, we developed the concept and the detailed design, in fact, for the first of the littoral combat ships, which is the future frigate for the US Navy.
Designed in Perth, built in Alabama. This aluminium trimaran, a state-of-the-art warship made for coastal operations.
I can tell you, when you're supplying a warship to the American Navy, you better be on the page, because they take that very seriously, and rightly they should.
Just getting inside this shipyard is a huge deal, with tightly guarded security. We're the only Australian film crew allowed inside.
This is a revolutionary warship, and it's got some really novel and very secret systems on the ship, and the best way to keep it a secret is not tell anybody.
By dawn, the complex is a hive of activity. The company is building at least 20 ships for the Navy, worth $6.5 billion.
How do we compete? We just focus on what we can control. We do the right things for our customer, and we take pride in the work that we do.
Craig Perciavalle is the president of Austal USA. A big part of his job is keeping the Navy happy.
That means there's a lot of open discussions, a lot of sometimes challenging discussions, but at the end of the day, we've been able to work very closely with the Navy and create a very healthy relationship.
And it's been really a leading contributor to our prosperity here in the Mobile area.
President of the Mobile Chamber of Commerce, Bill Sisson, says the project's been great for the local economy.
To have that tremendous growth, I mean, thousands of jobs in the shipbuilding sector. It's a strong sector for us.
In the States, the ships are big news, with the Vice President's wife christening the newest to the fleet. Austal is also building 10 of these joint high-speed vessels, with the Navy paying about $200 million each. But at the start it was touch and go, with the company losing tens of millions on the first one.
We had a tough few years, no doubt, and we spent a lot of money here to get the infrastructure up and running. But as you've seen yourself, now we've got ships popping out of assembly bays all over the place, and the money's starting to roll in. So good call.
It's brought profits back home, and the locals are grateful too.
People genuinely stop you in the street and say, "We're so happy that you're here. We're so proud of what's happening. Thank you for what you've done," and not the sort of thing that as an Australian you come across too often. We don't do that.
For more, check out tomorrow's Business Insider magazine.